propelled him to the world title. And here we go.
Yeah, buddy. Come on. So you got to know that these guys have the best technique in the world. This is a clash of titans. But the pressure and the nerves, how do you deal with that? That has to play a big part. The buildup is so big. We could feel it in the arena all day. Imagine being one of these guys. Right into the action. Heavy hand fighting. Yazdani with his constant pressure forward. David Taylor with his lefty collar tie, looking for ankle picks and far cross single legs. This will be non-stop action. Non-stop action. Both guys looking to score, not looking to gain the edge in the mat. David Taylor will be looking to get on the legs, as will Yazdani. David Taylor, keys to winning. If Yazdani gets on his legs, out-scramble him. This is one of the positions where he got Yazdani tired in that first match we were talking about earlier. And if David Taylor can finish his own leg attacks, that's going to be the key for him winning. Yazdani, shut David Taylor down. Close space, keep pressure, shut him down, frustrate him, and get on his legs later in the match.
We will get our first whistle a little more than a minute in. Yazdani, after his world championship win against Taylor, he was reached out to by everyone back in his homeland, from film stars to politicians. Everybody wanted to congratulate him. He is beloved by the people of Iran. A hero, an icon. And we have another stoppage, and it will be Taylor. On the activity clock, not quite halfway through period number one.
Nice shot attempt by David Taylor. That cross single leg I was talking about, but he gets pulled into the front headlock by Hassan. Yazdani looking to wear on him here a little bit. Not so much looking to score. Killing time in the activity period. 16 seconds left before David Taylor gives up a point. Now, David Taylor would love to score while he's on this activity clock, but it's not the most important. It's more about setting things up, and for later in the match, we will get 1 point back eventually, is what David Taylor's thinking, because he doesn't want to overexert himself and give up a quick takedown just because he wants to get that point. He's on the activity clock. First period, there's 4 minutes left in the match. A lot of time left. 1-0, Yazdani. Lefty collar tie being very effective for David Taylor. You can see him shoving with his forearm, but then pulling down very heavily. That wears on his opponent. His opponent is very used to being tired and very used to putting his own pressure on people, as he does with this underhook. Close to stepping out, but no step out. What a great action as David Taylor looks to reattack, has his hand on the leg. One more attempt, single leg, finished. Clean single leg. A lot of action. As you can see, that's what it takes at this level. It took a minute and a half of both guys really attempting scoring attacks. David Taylor comes out on top with a takedown, 2-1 over Hassan Yazdani. 14 seconds left in the first period.
Final few moments of this opening period. Taylor of the United States will go into the break on top. 2-1, your score. Taylor with a late takedown in the first period. Okay, let's talk adjustments, if any, and observations through the first 3 minutes, starting with Taylor in the American corner.
I don't know. I'm a fan right now. These guys are going at it. I want to know what they're talking about, what they're thinking in their head, but they're thinking offense. I got to get back to that single leg. Yazdani's thinking get him to the edge, but start it a little bit outside of the center so he can get the push out. As you saw, David Taylor kind of tiptoed the edge. That was crucial in not scoring a point, and it started that first reattack, which ended up in a single leg. There's a lot of stuff going on, guys. Just grab the popcorn and watch.
Since 2017, David Taylor is 77-3. 39 of those tech falls. That's how dominant he has been. Both have won Olympic golds. Both are world champions. Key scramble early on in this period, and they go back to the feet. Yazdani keeps the pressure. Couple of jabs back and forth. Hands getting up. Heavy collar tie there from Yazdani. And Taylor asked for time as a finger got up in the right eye of the Olympic gold medalist.
Now, in the match that Hassan Yazdani won, he beat him and got David Taylor very tired in that front headlock position. So it was nice to see David Taylor wrestle out of that instead of hang in there. But one thing I haven't seen much from Hassan Yazdani, his stance is getting a little bit higher, which means that the collar tie of David Taylor we were talking about in the first period is wearing on.
Taking a little bit of a toll.
Taking a little bit of a toll, which is going to open up some opportunities for attacks. Now, I'm not sure the strategy that David Taylor has, but the option is starting to get a little bit more available to shoot those single legs and advance on this lead as Yazdani gets to his underhook. That's his best position. Nice shot attempt and finish. Once again, Yazdani trying to push him to the edge, but David Taylor tiptoes the line, and instead of just circling out, he's right back on his offense in a critical time.
And this is the part that Taylor has really worked on over the past 12 months is parterre. Unable to get any type of turn there, but twice now in this second period, he has opened up a 3-point lead. Couple of takedowns by Taylor.
And right back in, beating him on the inside with that left hand is really critical. Another single leg as a counter, looking for the push out. There's a lot of wrestling left. We've seen comebacks happen at the highest stage between these two, so we got to keep paying attention to those ties and holding our ground. And Yazdani has to get to that underhook, and then that's going to make it possible for him to get to his attacks.
Yeah, you mentioned it. The history with these two, it's been decided in the final 30 seconds so many times with them. Taylor with the 5-1 lead. Yazdani switching back and forth. Nearly had Taylor exposed. Still no points awarded yet. Scramble continues. Yazdani coming through the crotch, trying to get a crotch lift near the edge. Taylor still trying to stay anchored down. Inside a minute to go. Yazdani will thrust up one more time, and Taylor breaks it, and we go back to the feet with 49 seconds to go.
Wow, amazing wrestling. I thought Yazdani had him dead to rights. He was in the butt drag position, almost fully behind him, and David Taylor did some Magic Man type stuff. Now you see me, now you don't. Yazdani's pressure is wearing on David Taylor. This is the position that he beat him in, but he's still looking to score, and what an amazing job. Holding poise in the front headlock. You know that he's exhausted. This match has been the highest pace out of anything I've seen all tournament, and still looking to score in one of Yazdani's best positions. 7-1, 29 seconds left.
David Taylor, couple of second period takedowns. His largest lead as we wind down the clock. Yazdani has worked from this front headlock position, trying to get one final thrust. It's not going to happen, and the United States of America is back on top of the world here in Belgrade. David Taylor, now a two-time world champion.
From the United States of America, David.
7-1. 7-1. Counterattacks. And guys, I want to talk about the most crucial moment. He's up 5-1. Taylor's up 5-1. Yazdani is 99% of the way around him. We talk about doing one more position, and Dave, last-ditch effort. I still don't even know what he did, but he got himself out of that position. When if Yazdani would have scored that takedown,